All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. It's House Edge Live. It's Friday Follies. We're gonna have a little bit of fun today. Play some craps on my desktop. Of course, the table's not still done. I haven't heard back yet from Casino Supply on my design. So I gotta press them hard soon. I want to get that damn thing back. Anyway, yeah, no real plan for today. Just play some craps and have some fun. Do something a little bit crazy with black and purple chips, and like we always do on Fridays, and just have a good old time with it. Did y'all catch the Casino Tiers live last night? It was really good. They did a great job. I know Frank gets nervous about doing stuff like that because he doesn't want to do like live YouTube stuff like in the typical way, right? He's 10 Ton's kind of a trailblazer. He likes to do things his way. He's got this really great vision for how it all needs to work, and he's like, yeah, that stuff just kind of feeds into the narrative, but I think he's got some stuff going on. So he's gonna be going places. I love that guy. Of course, love Ed. Great show last night. G Dub is here. How you doing, man? It has been a minute. My friend. All right, let's get after it. I'm just gonna give you the little spiel in the beginning. I'm gonna start playing. So the first things first. We know this. It is definitely us against them, right? It's a casino versus you kind of thing. And normally my show is pretty balanced, pretty reserved, pretty measured, like be careful, have discipline, all that stuff, right? It's Friday today, so I'm not, but I want to remind you that even though I'm going to play like a maniac today, for the most part, I'm aware of this fact, and you should be too, right? The casino is not in it for you at all. They're there to provide some entertainment maybe, but honestly, they're there to bankrupt you, and that's it. They're there to take all your money. So let's find ways together that they don't take all your money. All right, so I'm going to play the Edge Blade today, which will be a thing that definitely kind of fits this narrative. We'll see. When I share the strategy, we'll talk about it. It's a fun one. It is a zero house edge play, which is kind of nice. So I guess you do kind of, treat them like the tie they want to be, I guess. But ultimately, there's some good chances here. All right, so take today, whatever you see today, and whatever you see me talk about, whatever you hear anybody else on the web talk about, under this lens, this little bit of truth. Manage what you see through your bankroll, right? Understand if your risk profile lets you play this way, right? Can you identify when it's time to bug out? Today's going to be a day where I have a ton of money out here, and at some point we're going to say time to get out, right? I want you in chat as you get, or as you see me get to the point where it's time to leave. You got to start chatting. Time to get the hell out. Like, let's start seeing the discipline and the identify muscles like come to fore with all of you as we get into it, right? My goal today is going to be about $500 in wins, and of course I'll be fully emotional all day. But honestly, if you keep these things under control, you'll be in better shape. You won't win more often, but you will lose less when you do lose because you won't go on tilt. You won't make bad decisions, and that's the point of it. So, all right, here we go. I'm going to show you what I think is going to be, I hope, a fun one. It's called the Edge Blade. Let me go to the next screen here. The Edge Blade is basically not that screen. It's this screen. One more. Bam. Come on. There we go. It's the Edge Blade. This is actually Waylon gave me a suggestion on this one. So I've done this before where it's basically the line. I was doing only on the pass line, but we'll do the pass line and the don't pass, both. It's a 1-3-2-4 pattern on the flat bet on whatever bet wins. If we lose, we switch sides and we ladder up from where we were. And we got to keep attention to the ladder because if I go 1-3 and I lose, I'm out 2 units. I have to ladder up by 2 units, right? So we have to make sure we're kind of aware of that. But we will go 1-3-2-4 on the winning side until it loses, even when we're laddered up. And always max odds. So we're going to max out the odds. It'll be a 3-4-5 table today. So I may have to pull my calculator out and figure out some math here. But yeah, with that said, let's just go right to it and have some fun. Let me move my mouse and keyboard out of the way. And what is going on? What is that? Why did my Apple Music app start? Not now. Get out of here. I must have hit a button that started the music app. All right, here we go. The play is going to be this. I got, let's see, $11,000 here. Probably not enough money to do this because I'm going to use black chips as the base. But I wanted to keep it kind of easy. So we'll put the rack over here on the right side. I will use the dice popper again today because it's fun. and we'll pop the dice. My actual bubble crap thing is out of gas, so we use the dice popper. And I'll start today on the pass line. We'll do the right side first, make everybody on the table happy. So $100 on the pass line. It's going to go 1, 3, 2, 4. Now let me show you what that means, right? If this bet wins, I'm going to drop one from my rack and make it a 3-unit bet. Okay, if that bet wins, and I win 3 units, this bet goes back down to 2 units. If this bet wins, then we leave it out there at 4. And if the 4th bet wins, we end up with, from our first 2 units that we pulled from our rack, we have a 10-unit profit. That's the idea. Okay. Now, each step along the way, when it's 1, 3, 2, and 4, we're going to throw max odds behind to that bet as well. So we're going to be needing massive bankroll to get through it. So that's the plan today. So let's see what happens. Let's put the bankroll, the bank's money back there, and let's have at it. We have I need to get my 2 units. So it's 2,500, 5,000, 75, 10,000, and 10 blacks is 11 grand. Here we go. Pass line, and we're coming out, and we're just gonna watch the. Not too much glare on that. Here we go. Bang. It's aces. All right, so we lose right away. Now, typically speaking, when we do this strategy, when we baccarat the line, we don't baccarat until the puck changes. So we're going to stay on the don't for a 1-unit bet. We're not going to ladder up. We're not going to baccarat here. We baccarat when the line changes. Okay, so here we go. That's a 7, so we get it right back. And now we add 1 from our rack. It's a 4. So the point's going to be 4. Now, again, 3, 4, 5 odds. We're at level 3 already, right? So we can go 6 times the flat bet, right? Or I'm sorry, 3 times the flat bet. So that's $900. So it's 500, 900 right out of the gate. It's 3, and then 3 times the flat. So $900 on the odds. We need a 4 in the worst possible way out of the gate. Here we go. 5, and that's all we're going to do is just this. If you wanted to do like a skill 66, go for it, right? We're going to play just out here and get, look at that. We got a 4. Holy crap. Holy crap. All right. Bam. $300 on the pass line. 900 wins. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was $1,800 on the backside. How about that? 900 wins, 1,800. So I think we're okay, right? Let's put our purples back in the rack. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's our $1,000 in black. And we walk out of here today with 1,500, $2,100, and your day is done, right? That would be it. So in chat, you're supposed to be saying right now, walk the hell away, fatso. And there it is. There's your first day's profit. We'll put it off to the side. Matter of fact, I'm just going to take that as purples. So one day, the coffee run at the casino, walk downstairs, got a cup of Joe, which I have right here, my cup of Joe, and done on a Monday morning. Now we're gonna go out there on Tuesday and do the same freaking thing. How about that? How about winning on a 4? Are you kidding me? On a 4? Here we go. Tuesday. We got a 7 on the come out. So once again, we get paid from the bank. We add 1 from our rack. Now we're at 3. Good gravy. It's a 6. That's a great number for us. We go to 6. Okay, now again, 3, 4, 5 times odds. I can go 5 times the flat. 5 times 3, 1,800. Right? 1,500. That'll win 6, 12, 1,800. Just like the 4 did. Isn't that magical how that works, right? Here we go. 3x. Here we go. I'm sweating over here. Give me a 6. 5, 7. Oh, bummer. Okay, so we lose on the line. That goes away. Here's where it's going to get really ugly. We're going to go, and again, we were at a 3-unit bet, which means we had leveled up. We had done 2 units from our rack. So we have to power this up. It's going to be a 4-unit flat coming out to the don't. Now it's going to get insanity. This little ladder we have here. We could do a 1-unit ladder. Just go out with a 2. Maybe I'm thinking maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just go always ladder the flat by 1, because otherwise it's going to get too nuts. I think that's going to be enough anyway. All right, we'll just do 2. We'll do a 2-unit. We'll ladder up the don't. Here we go. Coming out to a 4. Perfect for the don't. Okay. And again, max odds on the don't, in case you don't know, it's always 6 times the flat. It's easy to calculate. 6 times the flat. 6 times 2, $1,200. Okay, there's your don't pass odds. $1,200 on the don't. I know you can barely see it. If I spread it out, maybe you can see it a little better. There's 1,200 there, 200 on the flat. Just fight this. Here we go. 7 out. Ha ha ha. All right. There's 200 flat, and 12 pays 6 on the 4, and we're out. I don't think we're out. We got to reset our rack. Let's see where we landed here. We've got 300. Or three purples out of the 5 we started with. There's a 5, there's 10, and there's 1. So we're down a little bit. We have 10 blacks. We have 3 red or 3 purples instead of 5. So we're still down a little bit. We did win though, which is fantastic. Right now we're going to go up 1. We won on the don't. We're going to a 3-unit bet on the don't now. Okay. Was I at 2 units? I was at 2 units, right? Which means I've got to go to 6. 3, 4, 6. So it's $600 on the flat. 1, 3, 2, 4. Let's just do it with a purple. Spooky scary. Here we go. 1, 3, 2, 4. We won at 2. Now we're at 6, and we are cooking. Give me something besides a 7 right now, baby. Come on. Let's go. Oh! It's a 7. Of course it is, right? All right, let's reset it. Back to 2. We're still at level 2. Here we go. It's another 7. Oh my gravy. Here comes the run. It's a 9. Woo! All right, 6 times the flat on the 9. So 6 times 2 is again $1,200, right? It's always gonna be the same. $1,200. Here we go. Here we freaking go. Bam. 4. 5. 5. We need. Did I pay that wrong, Tom? I might have paid that wrong. It's possible. It's possible I paid it wrong. Another 4. Look at that. An 8. Come on, 7. A 9. Are you kidding me? Lost again. Okay, so the don't pass loses. We go to the pass line, and we have to ladder up. And I think we're at level 3 now. So now we're at level 3 on the pass line. Oh my baby, coming out. It's a freaking 10. Are you shitting me? All right. So again, 3 times 3, 15. Sorry, 3 times 3 is 900. 9, right? 9. Yeah. I need to get change. Actually, it's going to be 1,000, but not really. 1,900. Okay. We're getting killed. We got to get that 4. My God. Pass line odds go behind. Here we go. If I paid it wrong, I'll fix it later. 7 out. Oh my God. All right. Now we're going to the big game. We're going to the dark side again with a $400 don't. We got to level up. So another purple comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 100 change. Into the rack we go. And it's a fucking 7. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Wow. That first win was so easy. The second win is not so much, right? 9 again. Oh my gravy. All right, 6 times 4 is $2,400. There's 2,500. There's 24. All right, there it is. Big money out here. This might be it. I said 10,000 might not be enough money, right? If you get up in the ladder here, it's going to be insanity. Come on. Give old Johnny a 7. Give old Johnny a 7. 3, 5, 9. Oh no. Oh no. Oh freaking no. Wow. Back to the right side we go. Another level up. It's $500 now at the flat. Jeez, Lou, we're not gonna be able to make it with the money we have. We may need to take a marker out. It's a 6. All right. Wow. All right, 5 times that, 2,500. That's our last bet. 2,500 behind the line. And that, you won't even get us back. We have to work our way backwards. Come on now, let's go. Let's go. 6, baby. A 6. I'm just taking a breath here. All right, we got 1 flat, and 25 pays 1, 2, 3,000. That helps a little bit, but not enough. Why? There's 500 or five chips. There's 5 chips. We need 10, right? All told back there. We're still way down, as you can see. So we're going to ladder down to 4 on the right side. Puck goes off. work our way backwards, and as soon as the rack is good, we're going to be out. This might be a little bit of a dogfight today. How about a nice come out 7? Or a yo. A yo will work. That's cool. There's 4. Okay. Bang. Level it up. We're going to drop 4 out of our rack to go to 300 or go to 3 units. And 3 units is $1,200 on the line. I'll make them purple so you can see them better. But we're at 1,200 now, right? 1, 3. We're at the level 3. Here we go. It's a freaking 10. Oh my God. Are you shit? Doesn't the world of, no, we got to get a 10. How about a double nickel? Huh? Double nickel here? Is a yo? Come on. 8. Come on. Oh wait, my odds aren't out. My odds aren't out. I need to put my odds. So 3 times 12 is $2,400. 25 with 1 change. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so much money. So much money. Jeez, Lou. Remember I said to you, like if your risk profile is such that you don't want to play with big ass money, you probably shouldn't do it. I'm like sweating here in my freaking basement. Come on. How about a 10? How about a 10 for old Johnny? 4. Flip those over. 9. Ah, there it is. 7. All right, we were at $500 base that time, right? Oh my Lord. We need to go to, this is the last bet. $600 on the don't. Last ladder. This is it. Whatever we have, we have. Coming out to a 4, that'll work. So I can do 6 times 6 is 24, right? Or 6 times 4 is 24. Or 6 times 6 is 36. I don't have 36. I have 32. All in, $3,200 against the 4. Just throw me a 7 here, like you're supposed to, dice, and it's a hard 4, and we're out. All right. So the first day we won $2 grand. The second day we lost 11,000. Awesome. Let's go day 3. Let's go. We have an unlimited bankroll. Let's go Wednesday. So there's I'm gonna reset the rack. There's the wow, that was so bad. Talk about the best laid plans of mice and men, right? There it is. There's the Baccarat line getting absolutely destroyed. Every single bet lost. Every single bet lost that time. All right, there's our 11 grand. Here we go. Let's restart. So the second day was a loss of I don't have enough to do it here. Let's do this. Let's make the whites feel like a yellow chip, and that'll be a loss of 11. We'll do the losses that way. Wins that way, losses this way. Here we go. Next day. Start over again. Past line $100. Coming out, it's a 5. We can do 400 odds. And here we go. 5. That's good. And we're out, right? There's 600 for the odds. There's 100 for the flat. So on this day, we're out $700 and you're done. Not trying to chase the middle day loss, right? We're just going to be out for what we win. $500 is the goal every day. We're putting up 11 to win 5. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Day 3, day 1, 2, 3, day 4. Coming back out. Pass line. Here we go. It's another 5. So again, we'll do 400 odds. Midnight, first midnight of the day. 5 again. Oh, wow. 1 here and 6 on the flat or 6 on the odds. And guess what? We're done again. The next day, easy money. It's easy money when it works, right? It's the day you got to fight. The one day that it goes ugly for you, that'll ruin your whole week. Here we go on Friday. Now it's Friday. Coming back out, pass line bet. This is my week in Vegas, right? 8 for the point. And again, we can go 3, 4, 5 times odds, so $500 with the 8 on the pass line. And here we go. That's a 6. That's a sister. Oh, you know what we're not doing? We didn't 1, 3, 2, 4 that. Oh, that's okay. We're on the same day. We're fine. On the first winner, you're just gonna run, right? If we stay out here, and again, here we go again, another win. That's just the day is over, right? So 5 wins 6, and guess what? We're out of here again with another 7. So what happens, as you'll notice, I hope, right, is that the days that you win, and again, when you win a little, when you're playing this way to win a little every day, you can win 7, 7, 7, The first day we won, what is that? 21, right? But the one day you go down, that eats it all up, right? If you look at the 5 days of the week that we did, the simulated week of play, what do we have? 1, 2,000, 3,000, 500, 4,200 bucks, which was easy money. All those days were easy money. And you think you're the champion of the world. But the one day you lost 11 means you're still down 5K for the week, or 6, whatever it is, 7K for the week, right? Lose a lot, win a little is the danger of a ladder. That is the exact danger of playing a ladder system, because you can win 10 times in a row. I could have won $700 10 days in a row and lost 11,000 on one day and blow it all away, right? So that's why I say be careful with ladders. If you don't have the bankroll to keep going in the ladder, you're going to not be able to play it. Now, and I also said earlier too, I had not enough money here to play because I didn't think 11,000 was going to be enough if we got upside down. So we have time to go again. We have time to go again. Let's do another week. So week 1, we're down. We won, 46? We're down 11. So we're down $7,000. Let's try and make it back. Let's have a good second week. Back to the past line we go. 8. This time I'm going to play it through. I'm going to go 1, 3, 2, 4, whether I win quick or not. That's the new plan. We're going to try that this time. So 3, 4, 5 times odds. Okay. If we win, we're going to go 1, 3, 2, 4 until it loses. All right. There's the 7. So we're going to change sides and ladder up. 2 units on the don't. It's a 6. It's always twice the flat. So 1,200. Just throw me a 7, and there's the 7. So we're going to get a 2-unit win here on the flat, and 12 is going to win 10 on the don't, on the odds. So what we're going to do is go 1, 3. We're going to stack it up and go 3 units. We're going to take this back to the rack. There's our 24. There's our exact starting bankroll. Our exact starting bankroll is in the rack right now. 2,400 and 1,000. But we're out here at a 6-unit bet. I'm going to make that a purple so you can see it better. 1, 3. We'll go down to 2 if we win here again on the don't. Let's go. Come on. The ladder did not work, skill, because put your comment up there. The ladder did not work because why? Tell me why the ladder didn't work. Oh God, look how small that is. Why didn't my ladder work today? You must know. Put it in chat. Why did the ladder fail? And it's not because it's a ladder. You can't say that. But it did fail for a very specific reason. So let's see it. Let's see if you all have the answer in chat. If you've been paying attention for the last month, you know the answer. Here we go. On the don't for 6. It's an 8. Love it. Love fighting the 8. That's my favorite thing. All right. So again, 6 times the flat. 6 times 6 is $3,600. 1, 2, 3,500, 3,600 is what I can do for lay odds. Always 6 times the flat. That's a lot of freaking money to win 3,000. Here we go. But if we catch a 7 here, we're in River City. Give me a 7. That's a 9. No, it's a 7. It is a 7. There it falls down. There's my 7. It was a leaner, and then it kind of fell down like bubble crab style. So beautiful, right? There is your 600 flat, and again, 3,600 wins 3,000. 1, 2, 3,000 on the odds. Okay, all that can come back to the rack. We can reset everything. Now, we were at a 1, 3. Now we go to a 2-unit bet. I'm going to take a black out of here. We'll go to a 4-unit don't. 1, 3, 2. And how's the rack looking right now? We can reset the rack. There's 2,500. Bam, there's our purples back in place. These 2 purples here, if I catch them as blacks, that is our starting bankroll, which means all of this is profit. 1, 2, 3, 35, $3,800 in profit. And we're still playing. Right? Good day so far. Not quite caught up from last week's loss, but we're doing pretty good. 2-unit bet here in the don't. Let's go. 4. Beautiful. And again, 6 times the flat. So 6 times 4, 24. I'll take it out of here. Out of our profits, 2,500. And there's your 24 against the 4. Here we go. Just throw me a 7. 10. 7. Okay. That's going to be 4 on the flat. I'm out of blacks. The bank, we're going to get a chip fill. That's 4 on the flat. And 24 is going to pay 12. And there we go. 1, 3, 2, 4. Now we go to a 4-unit bet. Right? There's 2. 4-unit bet. All this can come back. Look at that. The rack is still the same starting bankroll. All this here becomes profit. Last run, right? 4-unit flat. Wow. That's a $900 bet down there. I'm sorry, $800 bet. You ready? Here we go. Here we go, coming out. 4. Oh my gosh, look at this, 4. And again, we have 8 times 6 is how much? 8 times 6 is how much? I don't know how much that is. 8 times 6. Do I have enough money to do it from profit? 1, 2, 3, 48. I do. $4,800. There's your lay. Right? That's a big fatty against the 4. Okay. If we lose this, look at this. We're exactly even. We start right back over again. We win this one, right? We win this one, and we're in River City. And look at what we've got, by the way. I've got 800 here. I've got 3,600 here, right? 3,600 here. We're actually up about $4,500 or so, right? We're going to go for it. We're going to let it all ride against the 4. I can't tell what that is. It's a 3. That's a 10. There's a midnight. There's aces. 11. 5. 6. Come on. 4. Ah! It was bound to happen. It was totally bound to happen. Now we got to start and ladder up. Look at that. We burned how much money? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4,000, 5,000, $5,600 we burned, right? But it's Friday, and who the hell cares? We really should have been home, right? But I said on that second one, the second week, we're just going to play it out. We're going to play it out. Just the full 1, 3, 2, 4, just to let it happen, right? All right, here we go. Now we're going to go to the dark side. We're going to go to a 2-unit bet. We're just going to ladder up to 2. See, that's our first ladder. We've won every single bet to this point. 2-unit ladder, restart the whole thing. We should have been out of there with $5,000, but it's Friday Follies. And that's why I say, when I do these Friday shows, don't put any reason or logic to it other than should be fun. There's a 9. Okay. Again, 6x the flat. So 6 times 2 is 12. $1,200. 1,200 against the 9. Let's go. 7 out. Beautiful. There's 2. And 12 on the 9 against the 9. So it pays 2 to 3. Pays $800. And there's your 8. Okay, so now we're back. 1, 3. We can reset the rack. Okay. 3, 6, 9. We're a little bit ahead. We're like $400 ahead. All right. 3-unit don't. Coming out. 4. Perfect. All right. So 2, 4, 6 times 6. 25, 3,000, 3,600 in odds. Ooh, boy. 6 in the flat, 3,600 on the odds, and let's rock out a 7 right here, huh? 7. Bang. The 3-unit bet wins. All right, that's that. And we have, what did I say, 2,400 out here? 2,000. No, 3,600, right? $3,600 pays 1,800. 15, 18. There's your profit. Looking pretty good. We can go down to a 2-unit flat. Again, 2-unit bets. Let's reset our rack. There's our purples back in place. There's our blacks back in place. That's our full starting bankroll back in place. 1, 2, 3,000 in profit. With the 2-unit don't rocking. Again, Leave with the 3,000. You probably should leave with the 3,000, right? Probably should leave. But we're doing a 1, 3, 2, 4 damn it, and we're gonna let this thing. We're gonna let it go. We're letting it go. It's Friday. Here we go. Bang. 11 yo. Of course, it's 11 yo, right? 2 unit don't. Come on, baby. A 5. Let's fight the 5. All right, 6 times 2, $1,200 against the 5. Here we go. 7 out. Love it. That pays 2, and of course, 12 pays 8. Fantastic. All right, now we're gonna go to a 3 unit bet. Rock it again. 1, 2, 3 units. And I really should have done the pass line there, I think, right? Did I screw that up? I think I might have screwed that up. All right, here we go. 1, 3, 2, 4. We're on 3. Oh, no. No. I go to 4, right? What was I at 1 unit? Or was I 2 units? No, I'm here. No. I should be at 4 here. This should be a 4 unit bet. I'm sorry. My bad. I lost track of where I was. I should be at 4. 4 single units is where I should be. All right. Yeah, I screwed that up. So here we go. Last one. Let's complete the cycle. 9. All right. 4 times 6. There's 2,500. Let's do 2,400 like this. 2,400. There we go. On the 9. Bang. 9. Okay. Well, the dice didn't even roll. I hit the thing. They didn't move. The popper didn't even move the dice. They just sat in the same spot. But I'm going to call it the 9. We'll be fair about it. All right. So we lost there. Down to the pass line at a 3 unit base. 1, 3, 2, 4 from 3. Let's hope we can keep this magic going, right? There's an 8. Again, 3, 4, 5 times odds. 5 times 3, 1,500. And let's do it. 5, 9, 7. We're going to switch to the dark side. Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, right? 4 unit bet on the dark. Coming out. 3. Love it. That pays right there. We're just going to go right to it. So 1, 3. So we have what? 5, $800 out here. So we're going to go to 24. We need 400 more. So we go to 1,200. Let's go here. All right. 1,200 on the dump. 8. Ugh. All right. And 6 times 12. Oh my God. $1,200 times 6. What's 12 times 6, everybody? 12 times 6 is a lot of money. It's 77 grand. Is that right? Wow. $7,200. Jeez. All right. There's 2,500. There's 5,000. Oh my God. 6,000. 7,200. Holy hell. 5,000, 6,000. Yeah, 7,200. That's what that is. Holy cannoli. 1, 3, 2, 4 with a $1,200 base bet. Good Lord. Oh my God. Here we go. I'm so scared right now. This sucks. This is it. We'll lose another full bankroll if I don't get this one. Oh my gravy. Here we go. Set. Give me a freaking 7 for all the money in China. Oh, there's the 8. Damn it. That'll kill that bankroll. So we lost 2 bankrolls in 2 weeks. Again, laddering is tough, man, especially when you're putting there's a lot of discussion to be had here about the odds in the bankroll. Let me just, for grins, see what we would have done had we got a 7. I just want to know what it would have paid. This is getting crazy. So we would have had 1,200 on the flat, right? And $7,200 up here. God, what would that have won? That would have won $6,000. That would have won $6K up top. So, right? Is that right? Yeah. It would have won. Let's see. 3,000, 2,500, and 2,500, right? So 5,000 and 1,200 would have won 1,000. So yeah, would have won. Yeah, wow. Big loss left out there on the table. But luckily, it's only fake money, and who cares, right? So that was a fun day. We're gonna call that session there, though. We're not gonna take the full loss. We'll stop it there. But what's funny is I was actually up not only $5,000 twice in that session. We just kept going, right? We really should have stopped. And think about this: had I taken the $5,000, the 3,000 the first time and stopped, and worked it again to another 3,000, we would have had $5,000 or $3,000 twice in the rack. This loss would not have been with a $1,200 flat. I would have restarted the whole thing with one. We'd have been at a normal size bet down here, right? So by laddering up and down and actually sticking to stop playing, restart when you're even, that's the lesson, right? Stop playing and restart when you're even instead of just kind of leaning into the whole thing like that. This also shows you, obviously, ladders require a ton of bankroll, right? Where I am now, I'm only at level 4, right? My base bet was 1,200. That's only, and which means it was a $400 flat, right? I'm at level 4. A ladder, you got to get to level 8. So I was way underfunded, even at $11,000, way underfunded to try this. Now, if we had done $11,000 in a $25 flat, we might have had enough money to do it. But I wanted to play with blacks and purples. So ladders need money. And you got to go through this and say, what would happen if I lost everything? If I lost 7 times in a row, how much money do I need to get through it? And what it looked like coming back down again. This thing can work, as you can see. You get the couple of quick wins like that, and you're in and out, you're in and out, you're in and out. It's the grinder session that gets you, unfortunately. So we had a couple of really good runs in there, and it was fun. But would I play this live, like at this level? No way. No way. I would have to do probably $5,000 at a $10 flat bet to feel even close to comfortable. Maybe next Friday I'll try it like that. We'll see. I don't know. Let's just play it by ear. I'm going to come back and try and find a screen where you can see my face. Is that it? There it is. Okay, good. Did you enjoy that at least? Was that, I mean, like I said, I like that strategy because I like a 1-3-2-4, and a 1-3-2-4 with max odds can get a little pricey. And it wasn't like I was going off book and doing anything super insane. It's just pass line and max odds. What you should get from that is a couple things. Again, 1, massive bankroll requirement for any kind of a ladder. 2, if you're going to do odds play, did you notice the difference in your energy and probably mine, right? When I was able to take the odds from the back side of the rack, when I had my flat bets and I was pulling my odds money off of the wins, it felt like no big deal, right? No big deal. Sure, if I lose this, I'm even. Is what I kept saying, right? Because I could pull money from the odds. That's the time to hammer the odds in the casino. Hammering the odds on the pass line right out of your rack is so volatile, and you can see what happens. My bankroll went from here to nothing, just like that, because the odds all come out of your rack, right? That thing better played might be a 1-3-2-4 flat while you're upside down, and a 1-3-2-4 odds when you're up. Maybe it's more of a J curve sort of a process on that thing, right? I think it deserves more attention. We should probably monkey with it some and just see. But yeah, it takes my favorite thing, a 1-3-2-4 flat. It takes the math guy's favorite thing, which is max odds, and it takes Waveland's favorite thing, which is the Baccarat line, and makes a soup out of it. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was fun. Anyway, I got to get out. It's time to go to work. It's a Friday. The last thing I've got to say to you is this. Let me get my keyboard back, and let's go here real quick. Any questions and answers? I don't think there's any questions because it's Friday and you're making fun of my math. But really, I'll just leave you with the quote of the week, which is the legacy quote. And again, I think a lot about this because I've got 2 kids. One, my son. I told you my son, by the way, got that massive promotion this week. I like to think that my wife and I left something in him that sort of gives him the drive to be the business person that he is, and the boyfriend and soon to be husband that he is, right? I hope that came from us. That's legacy, right? It's not that I left a physical thing behind. It's that there's people behind me that are doing the things that we know work, right? I've left and instilled that, right? My daughter, the same thing. Hopefully you all are feeling the same way. Hopefully you all have kids and family, and your legacy is what their progress is. So leave it in other people. Don't just leave it behind. And that's what I got to say for you for Friday. I'll see you Monday celebrating a Seahawks Super Bowl win. Go Hawks. See y'all. Bye.